Hi, Panther fans. This is Maurice Simpkins, proud Panther and B&L graduate. When it comes to your student data, trust SAFE. SAFE helps colleges and universities verify student applications to prevent fraud. Stay smart, stay safe.
Come to Wiz to enjoy the same old crappy attitude.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Panther Stadium for tonight's matchup between your Batesburg-Leesville Panthers and our visitors, the Wagener-Salley War Eagles. We'd like to extend a great welcome to our visitors from Aiken County Public School District. Please be advised there are concessions and restrooms available on both sides of the stadium tonight. On the visitor side, concessions and restrooms are in the baseball field house. Be sure you stop by the concession stand and pick up something yummy to eat. It wouldn't be a Panther football game without a corn dog or a Coke. Support our Panther schools. At this time, we'd like to introduce the Panther starting lineups. On defense tonight, at defensive end, number 5, Tyler Wooten, and number 11, Robert Matthews. Defensive tackles, number 65, Travis Gates, and number 52, Jaquan Corley. Linebackers will be number 4, J.R. Stewart, number 9, Jaden Davis, and number 18, Jack Botnight. Your cornerbacks will be number 12, Elijah Gant, and number 2, K.D. Witt. Your strong safety, number 7, Drew Centella, and the free safety, number 3, Nashawn Stewart. On offense for the Panthers, at tackle, number 54, DeMarcus West, and number 56, Devin Adams. At guard, number 57, Moises Gonzalez, and number 55, Cameron Jay. Your center will be number 53, Preston Smith. Wide receivers for the Panthers, number 2, K.D. Witt, number 1, Jeremiah Merritt, number 8, Jaden Millhouse, and number 3, Nashawn Stewart. The running back for the Panthers, number 22, Amadre Wooden, and your quarterback, number 17, Reese Binky. For special teams for the Panthers, your punter will be number 57, Moises Gonzalez, and the place kicker, number 14, Trey Smith. Youth night here at Batesburg-Leesville, and we look forward to recognizing our Batesburg-Leesville youth football players and cheerleaders momentarily. Panther Athletics would like to thank the following sponsors of our Athletic Booster Club: A.M. Simpkins and Associates, Amick Farms, Army National Guard, Bar Price Funeral Home, Batesburg Insurance Agency, Berry Insurance Group, Botnight Pumps, Brittany Herlong, Allstate Insurance, C&W Septic and Construction, Quarter Pest Control, Custom Comfort, Economy Furniture, Ibsen's Embroidery and Screen Printing, Elect Greg Mosley, Ellison Collision and Customs, Generations of Batesburg, Herlong Chevrolet, House of Rayford, Jag Contractors LLC, Lexington Medical Center, Milton Sheely Funeral Home, Oswald Wholesale Lumber, and Sheely's Barbecue. Thank you for your support of the B&L Panthers Athletic Booster Club. Panther fans, we're excited for the kickoff of the 2025 season here tonight against our visitors. And those War Eagles kicked their season off last week successfully with a 34-6 drubbing of Denmark Olar. War Eagles enter the game 1-0. Fans, after we recognize our youth football and cheerleaders, we're going to have a special performance by this year's Pantherettes. You're not going to want to miss it. All right, youth cheer and football. Are you ready? Youth cheer and football. Here we go. We'd like to thank the Board of Trustees or Board of Directors for our youth football. President Cynthia Etheridge, Vice President Jamie Maddox, Secretary Shakira Williams, the Treasurer Amanda Clark, Board members Clarence Adams, Patrice Burgess, and Tristan Paget. Also like to give a big shout out for our coaches this year, Jamie Maddox, Quentin Witt, Damian Peterson, Delvin Brown, Chris Burgess, and Tracy Gunner. Thank you for your efforts supporting our youth cheer and football teams. Football, let's start with our flag football team number one. Members of the flag team number one, Roman Thompson, Asim Robertson, Evan Colyu, Knowledge Wanamaker, Michael Lewis Jr., Romello Williams, Eason Williams, David Jacks Rowe, Draymont Gant, Zayden Rouse, Amari Cheney, Kamel Butler, Nikai Simpkins, and Deshaun Leapart. Coaches for this team were Kevin Rowe, Williams Robertson, and Tyrell Leapart. Congratulations, team. For our youth flag football team 2, Emerson Daniels, Liam Mistison, Zamir Oliver, Jasia West, Hampton Paget, Uriah Howerton, Zaylon Boyd, Jakari Leapart, Egypt Gant, Germany Gant, Roman Southers, and Logan Whittle. Coaches were Devin Paget, Jeremy Gant, and Mr. Howerton. For our B&L Youth Termites football, team members consisted of Grayson Coleman, Kentrail West, Carter Merchant, Adrian Wigfall, Patrick Lott Jr., Messiah Brown, Elijah Smith, Chappelle Highland III, DeMarcus Wigfall, Khalil Williams, Jameer Long, Princeton Haltawanger, Kashmir Jackson, Xavier West, Gregory Burgess, Caden Whittle, Mason McKelvey, Zachary Whittle, and Larry Gray. Coaches included Adrian Wigfall, Eddie Quattlebaum, Austin Coleman, Matthew Berry, and Chappelle Highland. And for our B&L Youth Mites football team, members included Caper Gunner, Malachi Brunson, Brantley Kuhn, Camden Corbett, Jack Campbell, Zacchaeus Gilliam, Jackson Williams, Wyman Oswald, Dakota Dennis, Alex Xavier Johnson, Prodigy Dupree, Jamel Jennings, Zayden Gary, Jameson Baylor, Franklin Jocks, Carter Alewine, Chase Alewine, Noland Brunson, A.J. Henderson, Zy Roush, Zyshawn Jones, Javison Baylor, Aiden Lights, and William Young. Coaches were Jamie Maddox, Quentin Witt, Damian Peterson, Delvin Brown, Chris Burgess, and Tracy Gunner. And last, but certainly not least, the most important supporters of our youth football, it's our Batesburg-Leesville youth cheer team. Malia Daniels Abney, August Daniels, Katie Williams, Paisley Robinson, Yasmin Wanamaker, Adeline Gilliam, Riley Walker, Brazil Gant, Carly Witt, Gabby Corbett, Scarlett Coleman, Sophia Jocks, Patience Lott, Savannah Anderson, Riley Cheney, Isabella Kynard, Eva Straws, Darian Leapart, and Delani Leapart. Coaches were Chandrika Wright and Tiffany Daniels. Ladies and gentlemen, the future of Batesburg-Leesville football and cheer, our current youth and cheer and football teams. Please give them a big round of applause. Way to go, Panthers! Ladies and gentlemen, now taking the field are our 2025 Pantherettes. We'd like to welcome these summer Pantherettes to the field this evening for a special pregame performance. This summer's Pantherette camp took place in July. Children ages 4 through 12 joined our Panther cheerleaders for a Bratz-themed weekend full of style, sparkle, and cheer. These Pantherettes learned 2 cheers and a fun dance, got to stunt and tumble with our competitive cheerleaders, created Bratz-inspired crafts, enjoyed getting pictures made with our beloved mascot, Percy, and took home a photo booth-style Polaroid souvenir. Snacks were generously provided by our food services department. We want to give a big thank you to our BL Middle School and BL High School cheerleaders for being such fantastic instructors. Please join us in cheering them on as they showcase what they learned. Here are your Summer 2025 Pantherettes Bratz Edition. Ladies and gentlemen, how about another round of applause for our 2025 Batesburg-Leesville Pantherettes? Ladies and gentlemen, as the Panther Band takes the field, at this time we are joined on the 40-yard line by Missy, Ramey, and Lexi Davis, wife and children of beloved coach Raymond Davis, who passed away unexpectedly this year on July 28th. We ask that you please rise and join us in a moment of silence in honor of Coach Davis. Thank you. Please remain standing for tonight's student-led invocation to be delivered by Edie Gambrell, second grader at Batesburg-Leesville Primary School.
Let us pray. Dear God, thank you for letting us all be here tonight. Please keep the players safe on the field and help them do their best. Bless the coaches, the cheerleaders, the band, and everyone in the stands. Win or lose, let us all have fun and protect us as we go home. Amen.
Please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the Batesburg-Leesville High School Army Junior ROTC and tonight's national anthem, which will be performed by Lexi Davis. The Junior ROTC Honor Guard for tonight are U.S. Flag Bearer, Cadet Command Sergeant Major Jose Godinez, South Carolina State Flag Bearer, Cadet Staff Sergeant Miguel Godinez, the Front Guard, Cadet Staff Sergeant Emma Doney, and Rear Guard, Cadet Private First Class Fernanda Lopez.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Edie and Lexi.
You got to teach her how to do that. That was good. That might have been your best one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've had an entertaining pregame with our Pantherettes and with our youth football and cheer. We're looking forward to a great first half, and then the entertainment will continue at halftime when our 2025 Panther Band will perform part of their competition show. So be sure you measure out when you're going to hit the concession stand. You're not going to want to miss that performance. Captains tonight for Coach Blaze Gillespie's Wagener-Salley War Eagles, Raven Chandler, Rayshawn Staley, Garrett Stone, and Rayfield Bell. For Coach Greg Lawson's Batesburg-Leesville Panthers, K.D. Witt, Tyler Wooten, Jack Botnight, and Amadre Wooden.
And both are solid on defense as well. Batesburg most decorated passer in Batesburg-Leesville Panther history, as he has established himself as the all-time leading passer a season ago. But it will be up to a new quarterback this year to man that offense under the direction of head coach Greg Lawson and offensive coordinator Rob Botnight. And after last week's final tune-up in the scrimmage against Woodland, taking the bulk of the snaps and getting the start, it was Reese Binky, one of the members of that 2A state championship baseball team. He was a running back a season ago. He is very, very fleet of foot, and he can throw as well. Reese Binky will be our new starting quarterback for the first time in 4 seasons for Batesburg-Leesville. Our captains are on the field. It is Jack Botnight, Tyler Wooten, the senior defensive end, who is wearing a new jersey number this season, taking over number 5, switching from number 25. And it will also be Wagener-Salley Wooden and K.D. Witt. Batesburg-Leesville dressed tonight in their purple home uniforms, the purple tops with the
The
white
War
numerals,
Eagles have
white
won the
letters.
toss and deferred their choice to the second half. Ladies and gentlemen, your Panthers are going to receive the ball to kick off the 2025 Panther football season.
In the state of South Carolina in Class 2A.
They're the visitors, your Wagener-Salley War Eagles. as we await the Panthers' entrance. And there they come, your Panther football.
Hi, Panther fans. This is Maurice Simpkins, proud Panther and B&L graduate. When it comes to your student data, trust SAFE. SAFE helps colleges and universities verify student applications to prevent fraud. Stay smart, stay safe.
Looks like Andrew Wagner's going to kick it away for the War Eagles. Amadre Wooden back deep for the Panthers.
Batesburg-Leesville will take the opening kickoff. It will be Wagener-Salley to tee it up at the 40-yard line. So Batesburg-Leesville set to get this 2025 season underway against these 1-0 Eagles of Wagener-Salley, a Class Single A team. They will tee it up left to right. The Panthers will return right to left. It's a short kick taken behind the 30-yard line at the 29. Fair catch called for and made for Batesburg-Leesville by Graham Pierce. So we'll get our first look at our new quarterback for the first time in 4 seasons. As Tanner Watkins departing the program due to graduation and taking over, it will be junior Reese Binky. Reese wearing jersey number 17, a member of that amazing 2024 or 2025 2A All-State or state champion baseball team. Panthers will be moving right to left from the 29-yard line. Actually, they will spot it at the 30. 3 receivers to the quarterback's left. That's to the wide side of the field. It's going to be a handoff to Amadre Wooden, who breaks free. Amadre 40, 45, makes his way to the 50. He's in Wagner territory, 40. He could be gone. 20, 15. He's got Katie Witt in front of him. It's a touchdown. First play of the ball game, first play of the season. It's Sammy Wooden going the distance for 70 yards and a score. Touchdown, Batesburg-Leesville. Touchdown, Amadre Wooden. And the Panthers go up 6-0. What a run by Amadre Wooden for 70 yards. First play of the season. So on for the point after it is Trey Smith, number 14, the junior, or actually, Trey's a sophomore. And the kick is up, and it is good. And Batesburg-Leesville takes the early lead, 7-0 over Wagener-Salley. Here in the season opener for 2025, home opener and season opener. Batesburg-Leesville had 2 games on the road to begin 2024 a season ago. This year, there will be 2 games at home to begin the season as the Panthers next week will welcome in Abbeville in what should be a huge game at the gate want to welcome in all of our viewers as well on the Batesburg-Leesville Panther live stream on Huddle and on YouTube. The brand new YouTube channel launched today. So Trey Smith has it teed at the 40. He'll be kicking right to left. The returner is going to be stopped at a 25-yard line. A 12-yard return for Wagener-Salley. And the Eagles will have the sun to their left as they will drive left to right. They will pitch their tent behind the 30-yard line at the 28, wide side of the field to the quarterback's right. He'll put one receiver over there. Single setback out of the shotgun. Quarterback is a senior, Rayvon Chandler, 2-year starter. He will take the snap, and it will be a handoff getting into the secondary. Goes the runner for a 13-yard gain out to the 40-yard line. Jabari Amos, the ball carrier. So 1st and 10, Wagener-Salley from their own 40-yard line. This is going to be a handoff and hit right at the line of scrimmage, and falling forward for a yard is the ball carrier. Short gain on the play. Travis Tank Gates, the 3-year starter on the defensive line, making the tackle. Batesburg-Leesville with the lead, 7-0. Scoring on the first play of this ball game, 70-yard touchdown jaunt by Amandre Wooden. It's 2nd down and 9. And hit again at the line of scrimmage is the ball carrier. Jaquan Corley, the defensive lineman, with a big stop there, setting up 3rd down and long here, a gain of about 2. Third down and 7 coming up here for Wagener-Salley, trailing Batesburg-Leesville 7-0 in the first quarter with 10:06 remaining. Quarterback in the shotgun, single setback behind him, 2 receivers to his right, looking to throw, and pass is incomplete at the 41-yard line, thrown too high for his intended receiver, Jaden Collins, the big, tall junior wideout, and that will bring up 4th down. So back in punt formation are the Wagener-Salley Eagles. Deep to receive for Batesburg-Leesville, K.D. Witt behind his own 30-yard line. K.D. will watch that one sail long and out of his reach. A good punt by the Wagener-Salley kicker as it will roll behind the 20 and will be down around the 16-yard line. So Batesburg-Leesville will take over from there. First and 10 Panthers with the lead 7-0. As the defense forcing Wagener-Salley 3 and out, or actually forcing them to punt. They did get the first down on their first play. Wagener-Salley did, going 12 yards on the run. Then a 1-yard rush, a 2-yard rush, and then an incomplete pass on 3rd down. Binky is going to throw, complete, caught near side. K.D. Witt will rumble out near the 29-yard line. And that's a Panther first down. Pass goes for 11 yards.
That's another hometown803.com first down.
So KD Witt with his first reception of the season. KD with 10 receiving touchdowns a season ago. He and Jay Clark made such a duo in the wideout position. KD will be the featured wide receiver this season. It's going to be a handoff to Sally Wooden, and he will get out across the 40, spinning out to the 45-yard line. First down, Batesburg-Leesville on a 16-yard run. But a flag is thrown down at the 42. Could be in the area of holding against Batesburg-Leesville. Holding is indeed the call. So Batesburg-Leesville committing a holding penalty, negating a 16-yard first down run by Amandre Wooden. So that will spot the football at the Panther 33-yard line. It will still be first down. First down and a long 6 here for Batesburg-Leesville from the 33-yard line. Two receivers out to the right side, including KD Witt over there. Two receivers near side, short side of the field to Binky's left. Binky is going to throw on the run, incomplete. Pass goes incomplete to Jeremiah Merritt. So second down and 6 coming up for Batesburg-Leesville. Second down and 6, Panthers from the 33-yard line. Batesburg-Leesville will have the wide side of the field to the quarterback Binky's right. He's going to put trips over there. 3 receivers and Jeremiah Merritt, KD Witt, and Nashawn Stewart. A single receiver near side. That's Jaden Millhouse. Throwing on the run is Binky, and it's caught. A complete pass to Jeremiah Merritt. Nice grab and a good throw on the run. Rolling out to his right by Binky for a first down for Batesburg-Leesville, spotted at the 45-yard line, just a hair inside of the 45. First and 10, Batesburg-Leesville with a 7-0 lead here in the first quarter over Wagener-Salley. 8:10 remaining here in the first quarter. 2 receivers to the left of the quarterback Binky. That's the wide side of the field as the Panthers scrimmage right to left. They've got the sun to their right. Moises Gonzalez will have to come off the field, the 3-year starter at offensive guard position. He's got an equipment issue. We've got Wagener-Salley's head coach on the field all the way at near the Batesburg-Leesville. Actually, that's head coach Greg Lawson for the Panthers, actually. At first glance, well, that may have been Wagener-Salley's head coach, but no, it's Greg Lawson speaking with the referee trying to find out what's going on with the delay in the game right now. Still have yet to resume play with Batesburg-Leesville leading 7-0. 2025 Batesburg-Leesville Panther football brought to you by Economy Furniture Company in downtown Leesville. They're having that big Labor Day blowout sale. Don't miss it this weekend. Huge savings tomorrow. They will be closed Monday for Labor Day. Great prices on high-quality name-brand appliances and furniture. Here's a Madre Wooden getting free near sideline, picks up a block, and will get into Wagener-Salley territory before he is shuffled out of bounds at the 43-yard line. An 11-yard carry. So the second carry for Amadre Wooden, he's got 2 carries and 81 yards and a touchdown. Panthers in Wagener-Salley territory with a 7-0 lead at the Eagle 43-yard line, left hash mark. Merritt, Witt, and Stewart, the receivers, to the quarterback Binky's right. He's got Amadre Wooden on his right hip. Out of the shotgun, 3 yards behind his center, now 4 yards behind his center. High snap, Binky gathers it in. Will hand off directly to Wooden, who is gobbled up at the line of scrimmage and pushed backwards for a loss of 2.
Brought down in the backfield. Isaiah Garvin. Greenfield Bell combined on the stop for the War Eagles. The loss of 2 will be 2nd and 12 for the Panthers.
So a loss of 2 yards for Amadre Wooden there on his 3rd carry of the night. The Panthers now looking at 2nd down and 12 from the 45. Binky wants to pass, will throw a flare out to the right side. KD Witt has it, room to go, far sideline. KD 30, 20, he's gone, 10, 5, touchdown. Touchdown, Batesburg-Leesville, touchdown, KD Witt. A 45-yard pass from Reese Binky. And for KD Witt, that's another receiving touchdown. 11 receiving scores for KD Witt. He had 10 a season ago. The extra point is up, and it is good. And Batesburg-Leesville takes the early 14-0 lead over the visitors from Wagener-Salley here in the season opener. That Panther offense looking mighty good, isn't it? We told you in the open that Batesburg-Leesville returning 2 of the most electrifying athletes in all of South Carolina high school football, regardless of classification, in Madre Savvy Wooden and KD Witt, and they are not disappointing as they combine for the Panthers 2 scores on 2 big plays. KD with the 45-yard touchdown reception, and Madre Wooden on the first play of the season, a 70-yard rushing score. Here's the kick. Will sail out of bounds for a penalty. And Wagener-Salley should decline the penalty, or accept the penalty rather, and they will scrimmage 1st and 10 from the 45. 6 minutes, 47 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter as the sun beginning to set here over Panther Stadium. Batesburg-Leesville with a 14-0 lead. So Wagener-Salley, 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line, beginning their second offensive series. They were forced to punt in their opening series. They'll send a man in motion behind the quarterback. They're going to hand off to the running back, who will pluck his way for a yard, maybe 2, out across the 35 up to the 37. They may spot it back at the 36. So they're going to say it's a 3-yard carry as they spot it at the 38. From their own 38-yard line, driving left to right, wide side of the field to the quarterback's right. He's got one receiver to his left. Sends a man in motion behind him. It'll be a handoff and hit right at the line of scrimmage and dropped for no gain on the play as the ball carrier. Good tackle by Tyler Wooten for Batesburg-Leesville, getting help from Devin Adams. Actually, it was Jaquan Corley, I should say. Jaquan, a 3-year starter on that defensive line. He and Travis Gates anchoring that defensive line, along with Tyler Wooten, strong side defensive end. 3-year letterman is Wooten. 2 receivers out to the left here on 3rd and long. 3rd and 6 coming up here for Wagner.
Timeout called by Wagener-Salley.
Timeout taken here by the Eagles, stopping the clock with 5 minutes and 13 seconds remaining. Batesburg-Leesville will go to the polls this November. And fans, remember to cast your vote for Greg Mosley for Batesburg-Leesville mayor. A 1990 graduate of Batesburg-Leesville High School and a former Panther football player. Greg Mosley promises to bring back accountability and transparency to Town Hall. Vote Greg Mosley for mayor of Batesburg-Leesville this November. Paid for by Greg Mosley for mayor. Batesburg-Leesville, 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers. Creeping up to the line of scrimmage are those outside backers. Looking to pass, Wagener-Salley. Panthers show a blitz. Ball's up in the air. It's a high floater, and it's intercepted. Picked off Batesburg-Leesville. Drew Centella coming near sideline. Drew 40, and the Wagener-Salley 30, 25, 20. Drew Centella! His second career interception. The Panthers were the pickoff Panthers a season ago with 21 picks to set a school record. And they're starting out 2025 where they left off in 2024. Drew Centella with the interception and a big return for the Panthers. 44-yard return. So Batesburg-Leesville, first down and 10 from the 19-yard line of Wagener-Salley. Madre Wooden in the backfield. It will be Reese Binky faking the handoff and taking the ball himself out to the left. Near sideline on the keeper for positive yardage. Gets inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line. So second down and 4 after the 6-yard run by Reese Binky. Second down 4, Batesburg-Leesville from the left hash, wide side of the field to the quarterback's right. K.D. Witt in the slot over there. In a 4-receiver set, single setback. That's a Madre Savvy Wooden. Let's see if he'll get the carry here. It will be a handoff to Wooden. Wooden goes left, and he is into the end zone unscathed. Touchdown. Touchdown, Batesburg-Leesville. Touchdown, Madre Wooden, his second of the night from 13 yards away. So Madre Wooden with 2 touchdowns tonight on 4 carries. The extra point is up and it is good. Kicked in by Trey Smith. Or check it, Reese Binky. That was Reese Binky who also added the extra point. And it is 21-0 Batesburg-Leesville. Panthers piling on the points here to begin this game. 4 minutes, 47 seconds remaining. Here in the first quarter. Panther defense forcing Wagener-Salley into running only 7 plays offensively. And a punt and an interception. The offensive tally for Wagener-Salley. Batesburg-Leesville going touchdown, touchdown, touchdown on 3 offensive series. Here's a return for Wagener-Salley out across the 40 up to the 43. They'll spot it out at the 44. Wagener-Salley first down and 10 from their own 44-yard line. Here with 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Panthers ahead 21-0. 2 receivers out to the right side. Quarterback rolling out right, facing some pressure, is going to throw, and it is going to be caught at the 50-yard line, well short of the first down, but good positive yardage here for Wagener-Salley. As the catch was made at the 50, having to high point that football was the receiver, Quentin Sims, the senior. He's a lean, lanky kid, 6 feet 3 inches tall. 7-yard gain. Second down and 3. At the 50, they will hand off and hit in the backfield. Tyler Wooten with a big-time play. A loss of 1 on the play. So Tyler Wooten with a big stop for Batesburg-Leesville, setting up a 3rd down and 5 situation here. Two-yard loss. Third down and 5 from behind the 50 at the 49. 10th play offensively coming up here for Wagener-Salley. It's going to be a quarterback keeper going nowhere off that left side, trying to attack the right side of the Panther line, and Batesburg-Leesville says they have recovered a fumble, but no word yet from the officials. Officials pointing towards Batesburg-Leesville side of the field. It's another Wagener-Salley turnover as Batesburg-Leesville forces the fumble. It was picked up by the Panthers' Jaquan Corley. After a 1-yard run, Corley forcing the fumble and recovering. First down, Batesburg-Leesville at the Wagener-Salley 48. Leading 21-0. Here's a handoff of Amadre Wooden right up the middle. Amadre deep into Wagener-Salley territory inside the 30, still on his feet down to the 25-yard line. Now they're going to say he was down at the 30. An 18-yard run. So a first down and 10 coming up here for Batesburg-Leesville at the Wagener-Salley 30. After a nice run by Amadre Wooden for 18 yards. Wooden on the night, a 70-yard touchdown run. Then he had a 16-yard run that was negated by a holding penalty. He followed that up with an 11-yard run, then a 2-yard loss, and then a 19-yard touchdown run. And now this big run. Here's Jeremiah Merritt on the completion from Reese Binky to the 20-yard line as flags come in.
Down to the 16-yard line. Multiple flags on the field.
Let's see if this will go against Batesburg-Leesville. It might be a holding penalty here. It would be the second holding infraction of the night for the Panthers if it stands. It is another holding penalty against the Panthers.
10-yard walk-off from the spot of the foul. Will make it first down and 12.
Makes it first down and 12.
32-yard line.
Backs the Panthers up to the 32-yard line of Wagener-Salley. First down and 12 coming up here for Batesburg-Leesville with 1:45 and counting here in the first quarter. Panthers leading 21-0. Out of the shotgun, Reese Binky puts two receivers out to his right. He's going to throw left, caught KD Witt, makes a step, evades a tackler, and KD will finally be brought down hard at the 22-yard line.
Binky's pass complete to KD Witt. Tackle by Rayvon Chandler and the War Eagles. He's down to the 22-yard line.
10-yard reception. So second down and 2 coming up here for Batesburg-Leesville at the Wagener-Salley 22-yard line. Two receivers out to the quarterback's right. Amadre Wooden on the right hip of Binky. KD Witt, the receiver, left side. Handoff, Amadre Wooden right up the middle. Amadre inside the 10. Amadre to the 5. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Amadre-Salley Wooden. From 22 yards away, his third touchdown of the night as the Panthers go up now 27-0 with 36 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And now for the extra point, it is Trey Smith. I gave credit to the last extra point to Reese Binky. He's the holder. And the kick is up, and it is good. Another successful extra point for Batesburg-Leesville's Trey Smith, the sophomore, taking over the kicking duties from the graduated Tanner Watkins. 36 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. It's Batesburg-Leesville leading 28-0. First quarter brought to you by our good friends, the fine Shealy family over at Economy Furniture Company in downtown Leesville. Over 75 years of serving our community. Mr. Otho, Brent, Brian, and Betsy, and their wonderful, friendly staff that have been with them, the majority of them, a long, long time. They're having that big Labor Day weekend sale. They will be closed Monday for Labor Day, but you can still take advantage of those Labor Day prices next week if you happen to miss heading into their beautiful showroom tomorrow. You can also shop online at economyfurniture.com. Here's a good return by Wagener-Salley out near the 35-yard line over on the far side of the field with 32 seconds remaining. Batesburg-Leesville with 13 offensive plays tonight and 4 touchdowns. So Batesburg-Leesville scoring on every third play. That's amazing. Ball spotted at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10.
First down, Wagener-Salley.
Wagener-Salley has yet to possess the football in Batesburg-Leesville territory. Single setback. They'll send a man in motion behind the running back. It will be a toss pitch on the option out to the left side, and it is eaten up by Batesburg-Leesville. A loss on the play. Big tackle over there for the Panthers by Drew Centella. Centella with an interception here in the first quarter. Now a good tackle for loss as Wagener-Salley loses a yard. And that will do it for the end of the first quarter. The first quarter comes to a close with your Panthers leading the Eagles 28-0. Stay with us. We will have second quarter getting underway when we return.
Hi Panther fans, this is Maurice Simpkins, proud Panther and B&L graduate. When it comes to your student data, trust SAFE. SAFE helps colleges and universities verify student applications to prevent fraud. Stay smart, stay safe.
For our friends from Wagener-Salley, remember your restrooms and concession stands are on the visitor side at the baseball field house. Check them out.
YouTube channel and the Huddle live stream. Thank you for joining us tonight, both on radio and on the live video streams. Wagener-Salley looking at 2nd down and 11 to begin this second quarter, trailing 28-0. They're driving right to left. They've got the ball behind the 40 at the 37-yard line. They will pass complete. Tackle made by Drew Centella at the 41-yard line. A flag is thrown. So a flag on the play. Flag is still being talked about by the officials. The officials still discussing, and they will mark it off against Wagner. First penalty of the night against the Eagles. It's going to be a holding violation. We'll back the Eagles behind the 30-yard line, and they will have it at the 28. So Wagener-Salley looking at second down and forever here at their own 28-yard line. Running play as another flag comes in. The Panthers will snuff that out and throw the ball carrier for a loss. Another flag on the play. Officials meeting at the 28-yard line over the flag around that left hash mark. Big crowd watching the live streams tonight and listening in to the broadcast over at Wiz's Eatery 2.0. Big crowd as always on Friday nights. They're open Wednesday through Saturday. Same location, same great food, same old crappy attitude. That's Wiz's Eatery 2.0 in Batesburg-Leesville. So another holding penalty here on the third play of this drive for Wagener-Salley, and it is declined. Third down and 21 for Wagener-Salley from their own 28-yard line. Quarterback back to pass. Panthers bring some pressure. Now he will unload. Far side, incomplete. Or coming near side, rather, incomplete in front of that Panther bench. So it will bring up fourth down. Second punt of the night here for Wagener-Salley. They have a very good punter. Sailed one for about 45 yards over the head of K.D. Witt. Back in the first quarter, early in the first quarter. High snap, but the punter gathers it in. High, booming kick. Fair catch called for and made by the Panthers at their own 47-yard line by Graham Pierce, the sophomore. So Panthers will take over first down and 10 with a 28-0 lead here with 11:15 remaining in the half. Ball spotted between the hashes. Panthers moving left to right. Batesburg-Leesville will send Jeremiah Merritt and Nashawn Stewart, two receivers off to the right side. K.D. Witt, the single receiver, out to the left. Binky is going to throw. Has a man caught. Jeremiah Merritt to the house, to the 10, to 5. Touchdown. Touchdown. Batesburg-Leesville. Touchdown. Jeremiah Merritt, the first of his career. And the second touchdown pass of the night for Reese Binky. This one goes for 52 yards. Extra point attempt now from Trey Smith, who's been perfect so far tonight. Binky, the holder. We've got a whistle during the snap.
Flag on the play.
Jeremiah Merritt with his first career touchdown reception. Puts Batesburg-Leesville ahead now 44-0 with 11:06 remaining here in the first half. Batesburg-Leesville has scored 5 times on 14 plays. That is an average now of scoring every 2.9 play. Amazing. The penalty is against Wagener-Salley, so Batesburg-Leesville is going to line up in a jumbo set and go for 2 here. Binky will go under center. Return, he will give it to Madre Wooden, and he will leap into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And Batesburg-Leesville leads now 36-0. So the Panthers tonight have had 5 offensive series, folks. And they have scored all 5 times in just 14 plays. Their longest offensive series was 7 plays, then a 2-play scoring series, and then a 4-play scoring drive, and now another 1-play scoring drive. Jeremiah Merritt on the receiving end of another Reese Binky touchdown pass. Only 1 incompletion tonight for Reese Binky, the new Panther quarterback. His return stopped shy of the 30-yard line. A good tackle there for Batesburg-Leesville and Levi Pridgeon, the sophomore, number 31.
Return coverage 4 yards before the tackle was made by Graham Pierce.
So 1st and 10, Wagener-Salley. Eagles, 1st down and 10 from behind their own 30. Looking to pass is the quarterback rolling right, and that ball is broken up, that pass broken up by Batesburg-Leesville. Knocked away. They're getting a little hand on it. J.R. Stewart, number 4, outside linebacker for Batesburg-Leesville. Panthers, the defense tonight has been just as stellar as the offense, forcing 2 punts and 2 turnovers. They've got Wagener-Salley now looking at 2nd down and 10. From their own 27-yard line. They're going to toss it back to the runner who will get out to the 32. Tyler Wooten in on the tackle for Batesburg-Leesville.
Gilchrist on the carry. Knocked down by Tyler Wooten.
Now spotted at the 33.
Out to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
A 6-yard run brings up 3rd down and 4. Third down and 4 from the 33. Panthers will jump off sides.
Flags on the play.
So the penalty marker. Another Panther penalty. First penalty of for the defense tonight. The offense has had 2 holding penalties called against them.
Offsides on the defense. The yardage will be enough for a first down. Wagener-Salley.
So first down and 10. Back to pass as the quarterback's going to throw. Picked off, intercepted, KD Witt. KD to the 44 side 30. KD 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Touchdown, Batesburg-Leesville, touchdown, KD Witt. But we have a penalty marker down. And this one I think may be coming back.
2-yard return for a touchdown. Pending flag on the play.
Would be a 52-yard return for a touchdown if it stands. And I don't think it will. Panthers are going to be
Pass interference against the defense.
flagged for pass interference.
Will nullify the interception. And it'll be a 15-yard walk-off.
So back-to-back defensive penalties for Batesburg-Leesville gives Wagener-Salley 25 yards. And that will spot the football for Wagener-Salley for the first time tonight inside Panther territory, inside the B&L 40 at the B&L 47-yard line.
War Eagles have it first and 10 at the B&L 47.
Wagener-Salley will run the football right up the middle and squirting it through across the B&L 40 down to the 38-yard line is Jabari Amos. It's going to be about a 10-yard run.
It's a gain of 9.
There they'll give him 9. Ball spotted at the 38-yard line. Second down and 1 coming up for Wagener-Salley here with 9:20 remaining in the first half. Second quarter action, Wagener-Salley in Panther territory. In a short yardage situation here, they're going to hand off going right and hit at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We'll bring up third down and 1. Panthers did a great job of containing the interior there. Collapsing in on the play, the 2 defensive ends, Tyler Wooten on the strong side, and
Call it a loss of 1. It'll be third down and 2 for the Warriors.
Robert Matthews on the weak side. Good job of pinching in on the play to help out the 2 defensive linemen in the interior. It's actually a loss of 1, so we'll bring up third down and 2.
Timeout on the field called by the War Eagles. That'll be their second.
War Eagles will call their second timeout.
Performance by the Batesburg-Leesville Panther band as they showcase the first part of their competition show for the 2025 season.
So the second timeout of the half
Chance for us to give a shout out.
called by
High school
second-year head coach Blaze Gillespie.
Welcome to Panther Stadium. Keep up the good work over there, War Eagles.
Batesburg-Leesville leads 36-0 here with 8:34 remaining in the first half from Panther Stadium in beautiful Batesburg-Leesville, South Carolina, on the campus of Batesburg-Leesville High School. Well, welcome back to Panther Stadium. Batesburg-Leesville leading 36-0 over the visitors from Wagener-Salley High School. The Eagles looking at 3rd down and 2 from inside the Batesburg-Leesville 40. There's a ball loose, fumble. Panthers will pick it up and off and running inside the Wagener-Salley 45. Down to the 42-yard line is Robert Matthews. The 3rd Wagener-Salley turnover, 2nd fumble of the night. Fumble returned by Robert Matthews to the 42 of Wagener-Salley. So the Panthers will take over, 1st down and 10. First and 10, Batesburg-Leesville after the Robert Matthews fumble recovery and return. Binky will hand off to Amandre Wooden, who was hit at the line of scrimmage and pushed backwards. No gain on the play, may have lost a half a yard. Well, they'll give him a yard gain. So 2nd down and 9 from the Wagener-Salley 41. We've got a timeout on the field. Now play will resume as the clock winds here with 7 minutes and 53 seconds remaining here in the half, and Batesburg-Leesville leading 36-0 with possession. 2nd down and 9 coming up here from the Wagener-Salley 41-yard line. Right hash mark, wide side of the field will be to Binky, the quarterback's left. He puts K.D. Witt out there. 2 receivers to the short side of the field. Binky going to throw on the run. Catch is made by Jeremiah Merritt for positive yardage. Is ushered out of bounds at the Wagener-Salley 35. A 6-yard gain. Panthers at the 35-yard line of Wagener-Salley now. Looking at 3rd down and 2. Check that, 3rd down and 3. Here's Amandre Wooden trying to get to the marker over on the far side. Now he's going to reverse field, coming near side. Amandre to the 30, to the 20, to the 15, 10, 5. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Batesburg-Leesville. Touchdown, Amandre Wooden. It covers 35 yards. And Amandre Wooden now with his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. And Batesburg-Leesville goes up 42-0. Here's the extra point. It is up, and it is good. And with 7:03 remaining here in the first half, it's Batesburg-Leesville all over the Eagles, 43-0. Welcome back, everybody, to Panther Stadium, where Batesburg-Leesville has a 43-0 lead over Wagener-Salley. Here's the kick. It will be picked up on the bounce at the 15-yard line, returned out across the 25, and stopped at the 27. So Wagener-Salley will start 1st and 10 from their own 27. A penalty marker. Sideline warning on Wagener-Salley. So Wagener-Salley will scrimmage 1st down and 10 from their own 27-yard line here with 6:57 remaining in the second quarter. Wagener-Salley with 3 turnovers tonight, an interception, 2 fumbles. Delay of game penalty on Wagener-Salley now. So 1st down 15 from the 22-yard line. Wagener-Salley will run the football, trying to get to the right side, and Tyler Wooten is there. Big stop by Tyler Wooten on the ball carrier. Jabari Amos. No gain on the play. Second and 15 from the 22-yard line now for Wagener-Salley. Ball spotted between the hashes as Wagener-Salley will scrimmage right to left. Single receiver on either side with a tight end. Quarterback keeper trying to pluck his way forward through a little seam on the left side, but it closes quickly. Hard to run on that interior line, Jaquan Corley and Tank Gates. And then you add Tyler Wooten and Robert Matthews to the mix, and you've got yourself pretty formidable wall of purple and gold there. So 3rd down and long coming up. Ball spotted at the 22-yard line. No gain on the play. Third down and 15. Quarterback in the shotgun, single setback behind him. 2 receivers now on the left side. Quarterback is flushed out of the pocket. Now he's going to be sacked. He is going to be thrown to the ground by Batesburg-Leesville's Jaquan Corley. And a loss of 1 on the play. Back to the 21-yard line. So 3 and out go Wagener-Salley here. On their 6th offensive possession of this ball game. They go punt, interception, fumble, punt, interception, and now punt. Or I should say fumble. They had 1 interception, 2 fumbles. And Wagener-Salley will burn their 3rd and final timeout here with 4 minutes remaining in the opening half, trailing Batesburg-Leesville 43-0. The Panthers won this game a season ago on the road at Wagener-Salley 50-0 in 4 quarters, and they could match that through 2 quarters here tonight at home. We will see when we return. Welcome back to Panther Stadium, everybody. Bert Shantley with you. Here with 4 minutes remaining in the half, and Batesburg-Leesville set to receive this Wagener-Salley punt. Back in double safety for the Panthers are K.D. Witt and Graham Pierce. It is a high, spiraling kick. It will bounce at the 45 and will be caught by Wagener-Salley at their own 49-yard line. A 28-yard punt. Batesburg-Leesville scrimmaging from the Wagener-Salley 49-yard line. First and 10 Panthers. They will break the huddle with 2 receivers going to the right and 2 to the left. Reese Binky with 2 touchdown passes thrown tonight will throw coming near side. That is going to be caught by K.D. Witt trying to get out of a hip tackle, and he escapes and will be out of bounds shy of the 40. A 8-yard reception. Second and 2 now for Batesburg-Leesville at the Wagener-Salley 41-yard line. Reese Binky has been right on target here tonight. A couple of touchdown passes thrown, only 1 incomplete pass. And he is going to run it himself. And Binky will step out of bounds inside the 35 at the 34. It's a first down run for Reese Binky. So a 7-yard run for Reese Binky puts the Panthers at the Wagener-Salley 34-yard line, right hash mark, first down and 10. First down and 10, Batesburg-Leesville at the Wagener-Salley 34-yard line with 3:07 to play in the half. Here's a handoff to Amandre Wooden of right guard. Not much running room there as Wagener-Salley does a good job of snuffing out that play. Stopping Wooden for a short gain. Actually, no gain on the play. Brings up second down and 10. Second down and 10, Panthers at the Wagener-Salley 34-yard line, right hash mark. Wide side of the field is to the quarterback's left. And Reese Binky will send Nashawn Stewart that way, along with K.D. Witt, the slot receiver. Jaden Millhouse, the receiver near side. Ball is loose as the Panthers try to pitch it out to Amandre Wooden, and it is picked up and returned by Wagener-Salley to the 41-yard line of Batesburg-Leesville. Rayfield Bell with the fumble return to the 42-yard line of Batesburg-Leesville. So the only mistake tonight for Batesburg-Leesville, and the first time the offense will not score points on a possession. So Wagener-Salley, with 2 minutes 11 seconds remaining here in the half, they have called all 3 of their timeouts. They cannot stop the clock with a timeout. They will run the football here and hit in the backfield, but getting free and escaping out to the far side for a 9-yard carry is the runner, Jaden Gilchrist. The runner, and it is a 9-yard pickup. Actually, it's a 10-yard run. It's a first down, fresh set of downs to the 32-yard line. First and 10, Eagles at the Batesburg-Leesville 32. Try to go left side and picking up a hard-fought 1 yard is Amos, Jabari Amos. Brings up second down and 9. Batesburg-Leesville fumbling the football on a option pitch from Reese Binky to the target of Andre Wooden. And it was picked up by Rayfield Bell, who returned it to the Batesburg-Leesville 42. And now Wagener-Salley, their third play since recovering that fumble. They're in Panther territory looking at second down and 9. Trying to get outside is Rayvon Chandler, the quarterback on the keeper. He'll pick up positive yardage over on that far side. And he will stop the clock, more importantly, for Wagener-Salley at 34 seconds. Only picked up a few yards. A gain of 4. Third and 5 coming up. Third down and 5 from the Batesburg-Leesville 28-yard line. Out of the shotgun. They'll put a man in motion, and they'll toss it to the motion man. Stiff arms a Panther, but will be brought down. A good tackle, eluding that stiff arm, staying with it for Batesburg-Leesville. The freshman, or the sophomore, Levi Pridgeon. And that will bring up fourth down for Wagener-Salley. There's a loss of 1 on the play. And that will do it for the first half of action here from Panther Stadium. It has been all Batesburg-Leesville tonight to open the 2025 campaign as they lead Wagener-Salley here in a blowout 43-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Batesburg-Leesville High School Panther Band. The band is under the direction of Josh Brown and Glenn Funderburk. Staff members are Audrey Butler, Gage Thomas, and Avantika Mercandani. Leadership team members include Drea Dennis, Evan Kirkland, and Melody Prowse. The Panther Band will be performing the first two movements of their competitive show entitled Pale Blue Dot, featuring the soundtrack from the movie Interstellar by Hans Zimmer, along with Mars, the Bringer of War by Gustav Holst.
The Batesburg-Leesville Marching Panther Band performing at halftime at Panther Stadium as Batesburg-Leesville has a big 43-0 lead over the visitors from Wagener-Salley. Individual stats tonight, it's been a good start for new quarterback Reese Binky, taking over from now graduated Tanner Watkins, who left Batesburg-Leesville as the Panthers' all-time leading passer, 3-year starter Reese Beakey, the junior, 6 of 7 passing tonight for 146 yards and 2 touchdowns, and for a 45-yard score to Katie Witt and a 52-yarder to Jeremiah Merritt. It was KD's 11th receiving touchdown in his career. First career receiving touchdown for Jeremiah Merritt. And for Wagener-Salley High tonight, 8 carries, 168 yards, and 3 touchdown runs. He started this football game, the very first play of the game. He took a handoff and went 70 yards for a touchdown. He has a 13-yard rushing score and a 45-yard touchdown run. Also, a 2-point conversion run tonight. And Imaginary now with 36 career rushing touchdowns for Batesburg-Leesville. Wagener-Salley will receive the opening kickoff when the second half gets underway, as they kick it off to Batesburg-Leesville to start the football game. We're about 2.5 minutes away from the beginning of the second half. Stay with us. This is Panther football on WBLR 103.3 FM and 1440 AM. Also, the live video stream. Welcome aboard all you viewers on YouTube, on the B&L Panthers YouTube channel, and the Panthers Huddle live stream. Welcome back, everybody, to Panther Stadium. We are ready to get the second half underway. Set to kick it off for the Panthers is Trey Smith. It is going to be returned out across the 25, short of the 27-yard line. They'll spot him down at the 26. Will be a 14-yard return to get this second half underway. Should have a running clock here in the second half with your score Batesburg-Leesville 43, Wagener-Salley nothing. And we are in a running clock situation. First and 10, Wagener-Salley at their own 26-yard line. Quarterback, Rayvon Chandler, senior, in the shotgun. Will hand off and stuffed at the line of scrimmage is the ball carrier. They're going to give him a yard to the 27. Second down and 9 coming up for Wagener-Salley from their own 27-yard line. Looks like Wagener-Salley actually has a new quarterback in, wearing jersey number 11. Rayvon Chandler is number 10. He was the first half starter. Second down and 9 here for Wagener-Salley. They're going to run the football and hit and drop. Batesburg-Leesville, a host of Panthers getting there first, was Jaden Davis, polished off by Tyler Wooten. And Maddox Bolin brings up third down and 9. Actually a loss of 1. So back to the 26-yard line, brings up third down and 10. We've got a penalty marker. And the penalty is going to go against Wagener-Salley. It's going to be declined by Batesburg-Leesville. Batesburg-Leesville piling up 335 yards of total offense in that first half. Tyler Wooten on the stop. Brings up fourth down and long. A loss of 4 on the play. As they spot it back to the 21-yard line. Or at the 22, I should say. So 3 and out goes Wagener-Salley on their first offensive possession of the second half. Back in double safety for Batesburg-Leesville. Katie Witt. And number 15, Graham Pierce. Fair catch called for and made by Batesburg-Leesville's Katie Witt at the Wagener-Salley 45-yard line. Panthers will have it first down and 10 from there. Actually, they spotted at the 46-yard line of Wagener-Salley. Reese Binky throwing tonight for 154 yards on 7 of 8 passing. Couple of touchdowns. Here's one out. Here has a man, and it is batted away. Good defensive play on man-on-man coverage by Wagener-Salley on the intended receiver, Jaden Millhouse. Batted down at the Wagener-Salley 20-yard line, just the second incompletion of the night for Reese Binky. Second down 10 now for the Batesburg-Leesville Panthers with 6:17 remaining here in the third quarter. Trips to the right side as the Panthers drive left to right. Single receiver out to Reese Binky's left, and that's where he has Amadre Wood, and he's going to throw, looking for K.D. Witt, and that pass is deflected. Broken up by Rayvon Chandler. So third down and 10. First third down situation of the night for Batesburg-Leesville. Four receiver set, 2 on either side. Balanced look here for the Panthers. Scrimmaging from the left hash mark. Wide side of the field to the right. Binky looks that way. Pump fakes. Throws downfield. Has K.D. Witt wide open. Caught. K.D. Touchdown. Touchdown, Batesburg-Leesville. Touchdown, K.D. Witt. A 46-yard touchdown strike on 3rd and 10. And Reese Binky has thrown a hat trick here tonight. 2 of those going to K.D. Witt. And Batesburg-Leesville leads 49-0, looking to make it a cool 50. Here's the extra point. It's blocked. So Panthers lead it 49-0. Some big plays here tonight for the Panthers. K.D. Witt has caught 2 touchdown passes, one of 45 yards, and just moments ago, a 46-yard reception. He was wide open on a fly route down the near sideline. There was no one within a 20-yard radius, it looked like, of K.D. Witt when he caught that pass. 4 minutes, 44 seconds remaining. The Panthers will kick it away. Here's a return out across the 30 and stopped shy of the 35-yard line. 200 yards passing tonight for Reese Binky in his debut as the new Batesburg-Leesville Panther quarterback, the junior. 3 touchdown passes, 2 to K.D. Witt, 1 to Jeremiah Merritt. He has not been sacked tonight, has not even had to scramble. Good job pass protection by that offensive line. Wagener-Salley football looking at first down and 10 from their own 34. They're going to throw, caught over on that right side, and hit and pushed out of bounds near the 37-yard line. A late flag comes in over on that that Wagener-Salley bench might be against Batesburg-Leesville. Three minutes remaining here in the half. 3:03 actually, or in the third quarter, I should say. Unsportsmanlike, personal foul against Batesburg-Leesville. First down, Wagener-Salley. At the 50. Pass caught, but dropped as soon as he makes the reception. A short gain, maybe 3 yards. So second down, 7 coming up. And the quarterback will keep it himself, and he'll be stopped near the first down marker at the 40. So it's a first down to the 39. First and 10, Eagles. At the Batesburg-Leesville 39-yard line. Scrimmaging from the left hash mark, wide side of the field to the quarterback's right. He'll remain in the shotgun with a single setback and 2 receivers out to his right, now 3. Now he'll send a receiver to his left. So a single receiver near side, 2 to the right. Rolling to the right is the quarterback, and that is going to be incomplete. Second and 10 coming up from the 39-yard line. Batesburg-Leesville ahead with 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter. A rolling clock situation. They lead 49-0. It's Wagener-Salley football here from the Panther 39-yard line. Quarterback breaks the huddle and puts 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Single setback, 4 yards behind him out of the shotgun formation. Rolling to his right and throwing on the run. Catch is made. Slipping inside the 44 down to the 4, or inside the 36 to the 35-yard line is the receiver. Short gain, 3-yard pickup. Maddox Bolin on the tackle. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Put 4 fingers in the air, Panther fans. We're heading to the final stanza here on opening night of the 2025 season with the number 2 ranked Batesburg-Leesville Panthers leading 49-0.
Eagle Band, get after it.
Here to get the fourth quarter underway, rolling clock situation here tonight in the second half as Batesburg-Leesville led 43-0 at halftime. They lead now 49-0. And Wagener-Salley looking at 3rd down and 7 here from the 35-yard line of Batesburg-Leesville. They'll be moving left to right now. Flags come in. Officials still discussing the penalty marker. Two flags on the field. Offsides against Batesburg-Leesville. That will make it 3rd down and 2. We'll make it 3rd and 1. Here's a pass caught for a 1st down and dropped inside the 25-yard line near the 24. Spotted at the 24-yard line. Here's a run getting inside the 20 as the ball carrier down to the 15. Play is still going down to the 10-yard line.
On the carry, bouncing it outside, and he's all the way down to the Batesburg-Leesville 9-yard line. It'll be a 1st down, Wagener-Salley. Timeout on the field.
So a 15-yard carry to the B&L 9-yard line. We've got a timeout, injury timeout. Panther down, looks like possibly cramps. And that will stop the clock with 9:39 remaining here in the ball game, with Wagener-Salley threatening to ruin the shutout. He will have possession 1st and goal from the B&L 9-yard line. Panther player is helped off the field. And it is Wagener-Salley now looking at first and goal to go from the 9-yard line. With 9:33 remaining here in the ball game, trailing 49-0. The wide side of the field will be to the quarterback's left. They're going to work it with the quarterback going under center, it looks like, from a single setback. Single back formation. Quarterback goes under center. The receiver on either side and tied in. There's movement, and that's going to go against Wagener-Salley.
Flags on the play. Head ball, false start against Wagener-Salley. It'll be a 5-yard walk-off. It'll be first and goal from the 14-yard line.
So first and goal from the 14-yard line now. After the false start penalty, and that's a big penalty there for Wagener-Salley. Does give them a little bit more room to work with in the passing game. Eight minutes, 35 seconds and counting. Wagener-Salley looking at first and goal to go from the 14. They'll send a man in motion in front of the quarterback out of the shotgun. Looking to his left and now throwing across the field. Touchdown. Touchdown, Wagener-Salley. Levon Chandler throwing a 14-yard touchdown pass. And that will spoil the Panthers' shutout as Wagener-Salley gets on the scoreboard. Makes it 49-6. The two-point conversion run fails as the runner is stopped short. But we have a flag. Penalty markers down. Holding against Wagener-Salley. The penalty is declined, and the two-point conversion no good. And the Panthers lead 49-6. Wagener-Salley will tee it up at the 40-yard line as they score on a 14-yard touchdown pass from their quarterback, Levon Chandler. Clock rolling now, under 8 minutes to play in the ball game. Batesburg-Leesville will have a big home game here next week against Abbeville. If you can make it, please attend. So Madre Wooden in deep safety for Batesburg-Leesville. See if Wagener-Salley will booch kick. They will. Fair catch called for and made behind the 35 at the 33-yard line. Caught there by Graham Pierce, the sophomore. With just the second Batesburg-Leesville series. Of this second half coming up. Wagener-Salley held the ball for a good chunk of change there on that scoring drive. Of course, we are in a running clock situation. New quarterback for the Panthers, Trey Smith. Trey, a sophomore, was the starting quarterback for the junior varsity a season ago as a freshman. Wagener-Salley is going to be flagged for having too many men on the field. Illegal participation.
Five-yard walk-off. Makes it 1st and 5 for the Panthers.
Out of the shotgun. Smith will hand off. He'll give the football to Jaden Davis. And Davis will ramble his way out to the 40-yard line. Actually to the 41. 3-yard gain. Second down and 2, Batesburg-Leesville from the 41. We got a whistle. Flags come in.
Flags on the play.
5 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in this ballgame. Batesburg-Leesville will start the season 1-0, just like they did a year ago. And this will be the 9th consecutive win here at Panther Stadium. Last loss was 2023, first round of the playoffs to Chesney here at Panther Stadium. 5 minutes remaining now. Panthers are penalized. It will be second down and 7. Pass goes incomplete. Third down, 7 Panthers. From the Batesburg-Leesville 36-yard line. Three receiver set, 2 to the left side. Going wide to the right is Jaden Millhouse. Going to throw that way. Catch is made, and then a fumble, but pouncing back on it is the receiver, the tight end, Tyler Neese. He had the first down, but then lost the handle as he was trying to switch hands, it looks like. Lost it out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's still a positive play. 4th and 1 coming up. Shotgun formation. Good for Trey Smith. You got a whistle. That should be a automatic first down for Batesburg-Leesville. Should be movement up front. That Wagener-Salley defense.
Offsides.
It is.
Call against Wagener.
Offsides.
With a 5-yard walk-off. It'll be. That's another hometown.
So 1st and 10, Batesburg-Leesville. And after the walk-off, the Panthers have possession at the 47. Here's a handoff to Jaden Davis. Davis plows his way forward short of the 50-yard line. Picks up a yard or 2. Give him 1 yard.
It's a short gain. It'll bring up 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9 coming up from the 48-yard line. Under 3 minutes to play, just at 2.5 now. Batesburg-Leesville will go to 1-0, and we'll get ready for Abbeville to invade Panther Stadium next Friday night at 7:30. Angel Garcia comes in at running back, number 21, scored a touchdown last year. Shotgun formation. They'll pitch it out to Angel Garcia. It's a little stutter step, and he is going to be dropped near the 49-yard line.
Angel Garcia on the carry for the Panthers.
Picks up a yard.
Gain of 1 after the 49. It'll be 3rd down and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8 from the 49-yard line with 1:40 to play in the ball game. Batesburg-Leesville will win this one 49-0. We'll hand off here, and Garcia will lose a couple. They spot it between the hashes. And it'll bring up 4th down, 4th and 10. Batesburg-Leesville punter should just take the snap and run the clock out. It will be Moises Gonzalez to kick. First punt of the night. Low snap. Good looking kick from Moises. It will get out of the hands of the returner. Panthers pick it up. And Batesburg-Leesville will take it to the end zone. Touchdown. No, they will not be able to advance it. The referee says it was down. Cam Martin had picked it up. They rule it dead. With 23 seconds to play, it's Batesburg-Leesville football, however, at the 23-yard line. So the Panther offense back on the field, where they will just take the drop to the knee and take the win, 49-6 over Wagener-Salley to start this season off in the win column. Wagener-Salley will drop to 1-1. The Eagles will have Swansea at home next week. The Panthers win it 49-6, their 9th consecutive victory here at Panther Stadium. In a no-doubter and a good-looking debut for Reese Binke at quarterback. Unofficial stats for Reese tonight: 7 of 8 through the air. Actually, 8 of 10 through the air for 200 yards and 3 touchdown passes. And a big night for Amadre Wooden, as Amadre has 3 touchdown runs. All in the first half. All of Wooden's rushing yardage coming in the first half on 8 carries, 168 yards, 3 touchdowns. And for K.D. Witt, 2 touchdown receptions tonight. Jeremiah Merritt with a touchdown grab as well. We will talk to you next week from Panther Stadium as the Battle of the Panthers will hit the Twin Cities. For Ken Durst back at the studio, for our athletics director, Eric Gambrell, and for all of our sponsors and for all of the Panther fans worldwide, we thank you for listening and watching. From Panther Stadium in Batesburg-Leesville, I am Birch Antley saying so long, and we'll talk to you next time.